Hello, you're watching Hornbill TV's Primetime. Sri Lankan President Anura Kumara Dissanayake on Saturday issued an extraordinary Gazette notification declaring a state of public emergency in Sri Lanka. The Gazette notification has been issued in the wake of the widespread destruction left by Cyclone Ditwa. Sri Lanka has appealed for international assistance as the death toll from heavy rains and floods triggered by Cyclone Ditwa rose to 123, with another 130 reported missing. The extreme weather system has destroyed nearly 15,000 homes across the country, sending almost 44,000 people to state-run temporary shelters, the Disaster Management Center said on Saturday. Although Cyclone Ditwa was heading towards neighboring India, to the north on Saturday, more landslides have hit the central district of Kandy, 115 kilometers east of the capital, Colombo, with the main access road underwater at several locations. DMC Director General Sampath Kotu said relief operations had been strengthened with the deployment of thousands of members of the Army, Navy and Air Force, as he announced the latest casualty figures as per Al Jazeera. Amid an escalating power tussle over the Chief Minister's chair, Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah met his deputy D.K. Shivakumar at his residence for a high-stakes breakfast meeting on Saturday, where the two leaders attempted to cool tempers over plates of traditional idli and sambar. CM Siddaramaiah invited Shivakumar earlier in order to resolve the ongoing crisis within the party. Legal advisor to CM A.S. Ponnana was also present in the meeting. Amid the tussle, Siddaramaiah said there is no change in his stance. The Congress is likely to discuss the crisis with the central leaders after the party's strategic group meeting ahead of the winter session of Parliament on November 30th. Meanwhile, Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar on Friday reiterated that the Congress High Command will take any decision regarding the leadership.
Listen to me. See, the High Command, whatever decision it takes, both of us will obey.
Sir, DK sir. Sir, DK sir. ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮಾತಿನ ಚರ್ಚೆಗೆ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕಂಡುಕೊಂಡ್ರಾ?
ಸಿಎಂ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಸರ್, ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮಾತಿನ ಚರ್ಚೆಗೆ ಪರಿಹಾರ
ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮಾತು? ಹೈ ಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮಾತಿನಂತೆ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್
ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ
ಸರ್ ಇದನ್ನ
ಗೋ ಟುಗೆದರ್.
Sir, can you clarify, is the 2.5 years agreement is there or not?
No, whatever High Command tells.
So, is there agreement?
So,
agreement is there 2.5 years or not?
ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ. Whatever High Command tells, you will obey.
Sir, at least
You understood it or not? This is my reply to your question.
Sir, status quo till assembly is over.
ಯಥಾಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್. ಯಥಾಸ್ಥಿತಿ.
See, we go together. There are no differences between me and D.K. Shivakumar. We face the election, assembly. We have worked out a strategy how to face the BJP and JDS, and you will face it.
ವಚನ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
I don't know. They are telling that no confidence it will also face it. Or adjournment motion, if they want to bring,
that all of you have come for our press conference. Today myself and the Honorable Chief Minister, we had a breakfast meeting, and Mr. CM is also going to come for a lunch or dinner within next few days to my residence. We all have joined together, we have worked together. The party, as the entire workers of the state, have jointly supported us, and the people of Karnataka has blessed us with a massive mandate. Whatever promises we have given to the people of Karnataka, it is our bound duty to deliver everything. The promises, whatever we had given to them, we have delivered. At the same time, we are fortunate with all your cooperation and all the legislation's cooperation. We are giving a government with a good governance. We will continue to do so. Today we discussed the strategy of 28. We discussed the strategy of 28, 8 assembly session which is going to be held. How to tackle the opposition party. We will do it. Whatever they do politics, they may try to create a lot of issues. We are ready to answer to them. As far as political issues is concerned, the leadership issue is concerned, we go by my party high command. Whatever my party high command tells, it is our decision. We have been a loyal soldiers of the party. At topmost, we all are the basic party workers to keep our party regime very high. We know the party is in difficult stage in our country, but still we have confidence. Karnataka will take a major role, repeat in 28, and will take forward in 29. Again, under the leadership of Mallikarjun Kharge ji and Rahul ji, we are confident that we'll come back and will support 29 to bring them back to power. That is our commitment. We have taken an oath. We will do that, and we will deliver for the people of Karnataka.
8 more people have been arrested in connection with the massive fire at Wang Fuk Court residential compound in the Tai Po district, Hong Kong's Independent Commission Against Corruption said on Friday. According to the Global Times, the ICAC has launched an investigation into possible corruption linked to the building's repair and maintenance works. The 8 arrested individuals include engineering consultants, scaffolding subcontractors, and a middleman. A local official informed that firefighting and rescue operations were nearly concluded after days of efforts to combat the deadly fire that claimed at least 128 lives. The number of people who have been killed in the devastating fire at an apartment complex in Hong Kong rose to 128, with as many as 200 people still missing. According to CNN, at least 79 people were injured in the fire, which rapidly spread through multiple buildings in a public housing estate in the Tai Po neighborhood. Hong Kong's Secretary for Security, Chris Tang, said during a press conference on Friday. He warned that the death toll could rise further as there are about 200 people whose situation is unknown. As per him, this figure includes a number of dead bodies yet to be identified. The Rouse Avenue Court in Delhi on Saturday again adjourned the passing of its order on whether to take cognizance of the Enforcement Directorate's charge sheet in the National Herald money laundering case. The court will now pronounce its order on December 16th. The charge sheet names several senior Congress leaders, including Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Sam Pitroda, Suman Dubey, and others under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. The ED has alleged financial irregularities involving Associated Journals Limited, the original publisher of the National Herald. During previous hearings, ASG SV Raju, appearing for the ED, urged the court to direct all accused to file their replies. Senior advocate Pramod Dubey, representing Dotex Merchandise Private Limited, opposed the issuance of such directions at this stage. Several defense lawyers also requested more time to examine the extensive case records. Senior advocate Abhishek Manu Singhvi appeared virtually for Sonia Gandhi, while R.S. Chima represented Rahul Gandhi. Advocate Sushil Bajaj appeared for Suman Dubey, and senior advocate Madhav Khurana represented the Young Indian firm. ASG SV Raju appeared on behalf of the Enforcement Directorate. Airbus has issued an urgent alert about intense solar radiation corrupting data in A320 flight control computers following the JetBlue incident where the elevator aileron computer malfunctioned. The European Union Aviation Safety Agency responded with an emergency directive effective November 29, requiring software updates or hardware replacements on thousands of affected planes worldwide before they can fly. Airlines like ANA, which cancelled 65 flights, stranding 9,400 passengers, and Air India faced delays during peak holiday travel, but Airbus stresses safety remains the top priority, with fixes taking 2 to 4 hours in most cases. Meanwhile, Air India has initiated an accelerated software and hardware realignment program across its Airbus A320 family aircraft. Aviation expert Harsh Vardhan said on Saturday it was a very serious glitch and glad it was detected in time because it could have resulted in a serious catastrophe.
Well, it's a very serious glitch and I'm glad it was detected in time because it could have resulted into serious catastrophe because the elevator and aileron control system which is showing the problem because of this glitch, controls the leveling of the aircraft. You know, the altitude maintenance is done by this control mechanism, and suddenly if it becomes uncontrolled, it can, you know, it starts moving to the nosedive situation, and pilot sometimes doesn't have a control on it. Luckily, the incidences which were noticed, the situation rectified itself, otherwise anything could have happened. And then, since there have been more than one instances, the immediate inspection was needed, and then they realized that it's a fleet problem, not the individual aircraft issue. So grounding is important, and it's the right decision, and it should be done as fast as possible, because apparently they upgraded the software which is causing this problem, so they are reverting to the original software. So I think this issue will be fixed soon, but it would still be monitored, because this problem has just resurfaced, and we need to watch how after the modification the aircraft continues to behave, if there is any repetition of this nature.
So who has come up with the statement and guidelines. So how do you look into that? How they should be more aware about?
Look, these are problems which are noticed by operators in flight. So until you don't notice them, in that case the aircraft is behaving well. So this is where the fleet monitoring is done. It is not something which you can anticipate. The machine has a behavior of its own. So I think the right course of action is that once you notice it, then you take it seriously, ground the aircraft and bring the necessary repairs.
Yeah, also there are a number of who are impacted by this, and this.
We'll be right back after a short break, so stay tuned for more news.
अपनी स्कैम लगा शिकार न हुआ आगे जाने बोले पारे स्कैमर्स का नकली मैसेजेस डांगोर वादा और टिप ग्रुप का जुलाई गिना अपने के जुगाए एक बार जुली चेक कुरिया परा अपनी लगा पैसा बचा बोले पारबो खुदाई इन्वेस्ट ना कुरिया आगे वेरीफाई कुरिबी सेबी इंटरैक्टिव जोन विजिट कुरिगिना आईबी हिकिबी और मिनट स्टे स्कैम स्मार्ट होबी होशियार थागिबी जानकारी रखिबी स्टॉल 100 डे सेबी वर्सेस स्कैम मिशन ज्वाइन कुरिबी
on the rise, सुन ले आसमां, डबल इंजन का ये मिशन है महान 2047 तक हम न रुकेंगे 6 ट्रिलियन का ड्रीम पूरा करेंगे मथुरा की गलियों में गूंजे है राधा अयोध्या में दूर हुई मंदिर की बाधा काशी प्रयागराज की गोल्डन चमक यूपी सरकार की गूंजे धमक सड़कों पर फर्राटा फिक्रलेस बिल्कुल बिंदास एक्सप्रेस वे पर साएं पूरा विश्वास विकसित यूपी की बढ़ गई प्यास 2047 का ये विजन बहुत खास माफिया का दी एंड फियर गॉन योगी राज में लॉ एंड ऑर्डर हुआ स्ट्रॉन्ग बेखौफ घूमे जनता गुंडों पर मार नया यूपी तोड़ रहा पुरानी दीवार यूपी ऑन द राइज सुन ले आसमां डबल इंजन का ये मिशन है महान 2047 तक हम न रुकेंगे 6 ट्रिलियन का ड्रीम पूरा करेंगे
Welcome back. India and Russia held an expert panel meeting in New Delhi from November 26 to 28 to discuss military and its technical cooperation. The Defence Ministry informed that the meeting was co-chaired by Joint Secretary International Cooperation Amitabh Prasad and Deputy Chief of FSMTC Federal Service for Military Technical Cooperation Yashin Sergey Borisovich. Both sides reaffirmed the special and privileged strategic partnership between India and Russia during the discussions. A 4-member delegation from the Russian land forces visited formations of the Indian Army from November 26 to 28 to strengthen defense cooperation and share expertise. The Indian Army said that the visit focused on the exchange of knowledge in the field of integrated safety and security of defense infrastructure. President Vladimir Putin will pay a state visit to India from December 4 to 5 next month at the invitation of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. US President Donald Trump on Friday said that documents signed by former Democratic President Joe Biden using an auto pen stand terminated. He claimed that the majority of Biden's orders were signed with an auto pen, a machine that produces a copy of a given signature. Announcing the cancellation of all executive orders and anything else that was not directly signed by Biden, Trump reiterated his claims that people had illegally operated the auto pen. The Republican leader threatened to prosecute Biden on charges of perjury if the latter claimed that staff was acting under his direction. Trump has time and again claimed that Biden was unable to control the executive office given his age and mental state. He has repeatedly criticized Biden for using an auto pen during his presidency. The Election Commission of India has firmly cautioned the delegation of the All India Trinamool Congress against influencing or threatening booth-level offices during the verification of dead, shifted and duplicate voters. According to sources, the Commission issued a detailed point-by-point rebuttal to all baseless allegations and unfounded apprehensions raised by the AITC delegation. The ECI stressed that the ongoing electoral roll revision exercise is conducted strictly in accordance with constitutional provisions and electoral law. Sources further said the Commission advised AITC representatives to file any claims and objections only after December 9th, when the draft electoral roll will be shared. Until then, they have been told not to interfere in their functioning of BLOs, electoral registration officers and district election officers who are state government officials on deputation for election duties. Reiterating constitutional provisions, the ECI reminded the delegation that only Indian citizens are eligible to vote under Article 326 of the Constitution, and foreign nationals cannot be included in the electoral rolls. The Afghan national accused of shooting 2 National Guard members near the White House will be charged with first-degree murder, the Washington Post reported. Jeanine Pirro, U.S. Attorney for Washington, D.C., said that more counts are likely to follow against suspect Ramanullah Lakanwal, 29, who migrated from Afghanistan in 2021 under Operation Allies Welcome during Joe Biden's tenure after the chaotic withdrawal of U.S. forces in Afghanistan. The Washington Post reported that the upgraded charges of first-degree murder instead of the initial charges of assault raised the possibility for the suspected attacker to face the death penalty in the case. The shooting that occurred on Wednesday blocks from the White House left 2 National Guard members severely injured. One of them has died while the other remains wounded. Although capital punishment has been abolished in the District of Columbia, Attorney General Pam Bondi on Thursday said that she will seek the death penalty against the man accused of shooting 2 West Virginia National Guard members in Washington. We'll be right back after another break, so stay tuned for more news.
Are you prepared to spot a scam before it strikes? Scammers use fake messages, flashy promises, and tip groups to mislead you. One quick check can save your money. Always verify before you invest. Visit the SEBI Interactive Zone, play, learn, and become scam smart in minutes. Stay alert, stay informed. Join the SEBI versus Scam mission at stall 100.
छत्तीसगढ़ के मुख्यमंत्री हमारे जनजातीय समाज के विष्णुदेव जी साय छत्तीसगढ़ का कायाकल्प कर रहे हैं।
अपनेपन का है ये नाता विष्णु देव के साथ, नियत नीलानार से हो रहा बस्तर का विकास। नियत नीलानार ये हम सबका है गाँव, इस बस्तर में तेरे देख सब कुछ है हासिल, जुड़ गए बस्तर के गांव शहरों की राहें, मिलकर हम बस्तरिए भय मुक्त बनाए, बिजली आ जाने से बस्तर जगमगाए, टावर लग जाने से फोन हर घनघनाए, सेवा सुरक्षा सुविधाएं शिक्षा स्वास्थ्य के साथ नियत मिलानार से हो रहा बस्तर का विकास, हरिया संस्कृति से बस्तर जगमगाए, पांडुम ओलंपिक से युवा खिलखिलाए, तेंदुपत्ता महुआ से आवक बढ़ती जाए, बस्तर के जो साथ है विष्णु देव साए, आगे बढ़ रहा है बस्तर विष्णु देव के साथ, गांव नगर को संवारा हुआ बस्तर का विकास, देखो ये बदला नजारा हुआ बस्तर का विकास।
Welcome back. India's real GDP has been estimated to have grown by 8.2% in the July-September quarter of the current financial year 2025-26 over the growth rate of 5.6% in the same quarter of the previous fiscal. Official data showed Friday. The National Statistics Office, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation has released the quarterly estimates of gross domestic product for the July-September quarter. India's nominal GDP grew at an 8.7% rate during the September quarter, data showed today. In the April-June quarter, India's real GDP grew 7.8% over the growth rate of 6.5% in the same quarter of the previous fiscal. India's nominal GDP grew at an 8.8% rate during the said quarter. Let's have a look at what economists had to say.
Certainly a very good achievement, and we should continue. Hopefully, we will continue to get 8.2% growth rate for a long time. I think in a sense that some of the measures the government has taken promises to do that. For example, the GST liberalization of GST rates, the new labor policy, and if some of the states bites it and increases the limit from 500 to 1,000 or whatever it is, then it would even really leave further scope for increasing.
And that was all for this hour's bulletin. For more news and updates, stay tuned to Hornbill TV. Goodbye.